All right, hi guys, and welcome. It is Saturday, February 22nd, here in Bolingbrook, Illinois. And I have to go to the dentist at 8 a.m., so I thought I'd get this in really quickly. I don't have a bundle to show you, but I did have two items. I took classes the last 2 weekends, and these are some items that they use in the classes that I thought, oh, maybe I should get them because I never mind having to buy a die. Stamps, yes, because sometimes stamps kind of, you know, overlap one another in styles and that. But, the good old dies, always a good use. So I'm hoping that most of these can be used with my mini cut. And I'm doing a bunch of these colors because I have a project coming up that needs those type of colors. So hopefully the mini Stampin' Cut Emboss machine is going to be nice to me today. And we can do most of these in there. Now, I think on this one, we'll probably need the big on some of them because some of these go more than 3.5 inches wide. I put this down so it doesn't move as much. Yeah, I think some of these are more than 3.5 wide. Yeah, so not all of these will be. I feel like these first two might have to go through the big one. So this is textured note dies. There is the order number, but it's not orderable for customers until March 3rd, I think it is. I got this on a pre-order. It's going to be an online exclusive. So let's go ahead and let's cut some of these smaller ones. How about that? As you can see, I just got it in. I don't even have it on my magnetic sheet yet. So let me grab some of these off and we'll try to use it from there. Ooh, that Stampin' Up! Tape they put on there, really, really strong, just so you know. All right, so did I show it to you? It is a 8-piece set. Okay. All right, so let's go. We know the two biggest ones here. We're gonna need the big one for that. So let's go ahead and let's go with some of these small ones. Let's go ahead. I think I want to start with the smallest first so I can get a few on a page. And hopefully, unlike last week, my little mini will agree with me. Now, these are cut at 4, so I'm going to go like that. We'll see if we can get a few of these to go through at a time. Not loading it as much as I did last week. Last week, I think I was trying to get a bunch of the monthly flowers on it, and it wasn't going through. So let me go ahead, bring this through. Yes, because I do love my mini, but you can't overwork it. I'll just put it that way. It does have feelings. It does tend to be a little bit of a baby at times. That's why it's the mini. That's why I still love it though. All right, so let me go ahead and put these up so you can see those two rectangles. See how they have a nice little frame around them. It's fun, a lot of fun. All right, let's go to the next two sizes. Let's do these two together. Let me get this one out here. Again, we're going to have to rip it in half so it can go through. Let me go ahead. Oh, I might not be able to get both of these through. Let's see. Put that under there. All right, we might be pushing it on this one. So that's just barely under. We'll see. We'll see if that works. See if I can move that up a little bit and that up just a smidge. All right, let's see if this will work. There may be too much cutting surface there that it may not want to go through. Yep. So let's just do the one. Thing is, I had that too close to the edge, and that's where your plates have to grip under the rollers. So if you have, oops, let me move that out of the way. So if you have too much right there where it's starting, it doesn't want to start. Ooh, that shot right out of there, didn't it? So here's this one. Nice little, is that like a basket weave almost on that one? All right, so we'll put that over here. Let's get out the super thin one. And again, always follow your sandwiches. If you can, if you angle it to go through, sometimes that helps with the wheels because you're not putting all of that force parallel to the wheels. So sometimes angling it a little bit does help. That one, just a plain stitch. There's a couple that have just a plain stitch. Yeah, so let's see these two. So this one has the basket weave, but this one has like a diagonal, oops, kind of a diagonal almost wave, and that has the basket weave. These two have just a plain stitch going around. Okay, so we're halfway there. So here's the last two. They're going to be able to go through the mini. Let's do one in this size. I'm just going to rip it this way this time. All right, so let's go this one, the bigger one. I'm going to angle that just a little bit so it goes through nicely. It plays nice with us. A lot of surface on this one to cut. A lot of action or connection with those rollers. So it did take a little bit more for it to go through. There. Oops. And let's show you this one. So that one's kind of interesting. Oh, and you can see through it. You see through it? That's kind of fun. All right, now the last one that we're going to be doing with the baby. I don't know why I did that. That was weird. Sorry. Let's go ahead and let's do this one. And I'm going to angle it just a little bit so it's a little easier on those rollers. There, and then here you have this one. Oh, that's interesting. And again, you can see through that one too a little bit. So I don't think you're going to see a lot of the color underneath it when you layer it on top, but you can see a little. See that? See how the light shines? Oops. The light shines through it. All right, the last two. Let me put this back over here where it resides on my work desk. Yes, I do allow this to stay on my work desk all day because it's small and it doesn't get in the way. So go ahead and grab my big one from over there. Way over there, I mean my other counter over there. All right, so let's go ahead. I already have my plate 1, my 2, which is your thin die adapter, and then I have 2 plate 3s. Well loved. All right, let's do, oh, one of these I might need a bigger cardstock. We'll see. So here's this one. Again, gonna go in an angle. I'm gonna do this just like that. Might want it to be a frame later, you never know. Oh, I'm not completely on. Hang on. There we go. I love my big Stamp and Cut and Bus machine. It's like no effort whatsoever. So look at that. That's kind of that wavy one like this. Let me see. Wasn't it like this? Yeah. Pretty similar. It goes in the other direction, it looks like. And maybe has one line versus two. All right. And this last one. Now this one, I think it's meant for a full size. Because see, look how it is going to cover it, but just barely. So I think just to be safe, let me grab a piece. I think. Let me grab a piece here, grab out my trimmer, and let's do a 4.5 by 5.5, which is your normal base size when it's folded. All right. And let me go ahead, I'll score this. Yeah. Not the greatest thing to do when you're not on a flat surface, but it can be done. What does Kelly Atchison say? Don't worry, I'm a professional, which is a joke because none of us are professionals. And she says it too. She's like, I'm just kidding. She's funny. All right, so I'm going to kind of center this on this card front. Let me put a little down just to keep it behaving. I'm going to try to angle this. I'm not going to be able to angle this very much because I don't want to ruche the edges of my cardstock. Oh my gosh, they got a little tight there because see, it was a little straight. It's going to happen, guys. There's a lot of cutting surface there. All right, let me go ahead, take this off. Let me put this back in its place on my side counter. All right. Oh, darn it. The tape ripped that. Of course, it's the part that we're peeling away, so it may not be that big of a deal. We could always cover it up. All right. So there's what's left of that card base. I'll use that for something. Throw that, put over here my weekend pile. And here's this one, and see, this is where my tape got caught and ripped the paper a little bit. Didn't think any of those pieces were fairly new. So again, this is kind of like that basket weave look. Let me put my hand there. That helps. So it's that basket weave look there. But wait, there's more. Yes, I could stretch this out over 2 weeks, but guess what? I'm not going to. I'm going to show you the other die set I got. I put these all on this magnetic until I can get it onto my magnetic bed covers after my dentist appointment, because I gotta get ready to go here pretty soon. All right, let's bring the baby back out for this. So this one is called, the other die set I got, Tags to Go dies. It is 10 dies. Again, this one's not available till March 3rd, but this is a little tiny set. I almost don't get these sets by themselves because the amount that you pay, and not that it's horrible. I think this one was $22 and you get 10 dies. So it's like $2 a die. So yeah, is it a little pricey? Maybe. Is it worth it? I hope so. We're going to cut them out here and see. Of course, I also get my discount since I'm a demonstrator. Don't forget about that. If you sign up to be a demonstrator and our fabulous signing special is only till the end of the month, so like 5 more days. I think you can pay $99 in the US I only do US. I can only do US. $99, but I think with your extra, it's usually you get $125 for that $99, and it's just no shipping and handling, which is a 11% savings there. But then you have your tax, of course, that they have to charge. But instead of spending $99 and getting $125 in free product, I think right now, I think it's $155 if I'm not wrong. Or you can take the, let me see. I don't know if it was, I don't think it was in, I think it was in the celebration brochure. Can I get to one right away? Or you can pick, you can get two, here we go. Or you can get an exclusive stamp set. Here, this will tell me. So that's the regular price. So option 2, extra 30. So you would get $155 for $99. Or you can take option 1 and get this exclusive stamp set and 2 families of markers. That's only till February 28th. And the reason I say that is that this die set did not cost me $22, because after you start a kit, your first order and every order after that is 20% off. So you save money on every order. All right, just a little plug there. I usually don't plug, but I just felt like that's a good enough deal. You need to know about it. All right, so let's put a couple of those on there. Yes, and that's only till the end of February, because then Celebration is over. Or at least the winter one is. I think there'll be one in the summer or fall. That's what they did last year. I think it's continuing this year. Not sure. All right, so here's this tag. Nice little tag. Little stitching around it. Put that over there. This one's not coming out as easily. I grab my, take your pick tool. Oh, see that? It jumped. So yes, for the price, the dies will cut and they'll jump for you. No, they won't. Claims made in this advertisement are fictional. Well, at least that one is. The percentages you get off are real. All right, so here's a little padlock with the stitching on the padlock side. Can I get any others out of there? Nope, that one's ready to throw away now. Don't think I'll be able to get anything on this one. Oh, maybe those little hearts. I think I'll be able to get those hearts. And maybe this long key. Will I be able to get this short? Oh, there's another key. Oh, look at all those keys. I love keys. They're fun. All right. Here again, I may be loading up the baby way too much. It may reject me. We'll see. Let me put that little key in there. These are pretty small dies, so it may work. Let's see. Where did I put the other cover? Oh, it's got to be here somewhere. All right, you know what happens? You just grab another plate, because I have extras on the side here. And this may be it. I may have put it over there. All right. Oh, right here. Duh. All right. Hopefully those didn't move, because I didn't tape any of them down. And I hate it when dies cut on dies. You know, I've had that happen before. All right, so let's see. All right, so now I think that one's pretty used up. We gotta be careful here. Let's, all right, it's not gonna work. Let me grab my little, take your pick tool. So there's that little tiny die. Hands aren't working this morning. So I have to go to the dentist. I don't like going to the dentist. Don't like going to the dentist at all. Which is weird. I'd much rather go for my oncology visits and my infusions than go to the dentist. I don't like Dennis. Ugh. My dentist is fine. He's a great person. I just don't like going to the dentist. And there's that big key. And then we have little hearts that cut out. Don't worry, I'll pick up that die too. I know you're like, Roxy, you're gonna put the machine back on the die. I'm gonna get it. All right, there's the hearts. All right. All right, so how many do we have left? Oh, so we're halfway, no, we're halfway there. We have 4 left. All right, so on this one, let me turn this back around. Because it looks like on this one, I can get these 2 out of there. There's that one. That one's kind of cute. Well, they're all cute. So these are all fun. Like I said, I usually don't do a lot of by themselves dies, but with, you know, my demonstrate discount, it's not that I didn't like the set they went with, I just didn't see the need. And sometimes you can get the dies just by themselves and be perfectly happy. All right, here's the last 2. All right, let me put a little baby over here. I'm sorry, not baby. Mini Stampin' Cut emboss machine. It's not a baby by any means. I put those 2 there. So there's a fairly good sized little tag. And then, oh, look how cute this one is. Let me look at it up. So I like that. I think you could also, yep, bend it like that. Make it into like a little envelope. Or you could leave it down like that. Probably could, it's perforated. Nope, doesn't tear apart easily. Don't try that at home. All right, guys. So there you go. That is those 2. These are from the upcoming online exclusives. Ooh. Put that on top of that. That wasn't good. So we have textured note dies. Those were the squares, and then we have the tags to go die. And then there's all your dies we created with them. So there you are. Fun and exciting. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great Saturday. We'll talk to you later. Bye for now.